I have no idea what the hell happened to her.
Hey guys, MrPokke here, back with another video, and welcome to the latest Zenless Zone 0 tier list update. As of this day, Wednesday, which is gonna be Bunny's release. So without further ado, let's get into today's content. Alright, Zenless Zone 0 tier list 1.2. The previous year been run, I'm not gonna repeat anymore. It is a skill-based game. So learn to dodge and learn to use your shit, right? Ain't nobody can teach you how to do this. You gotta get adapted, get better, get stronger yourself. We are just gonna jump straight into the change log specifically, and let's just see what we have over here. Bunnies has been added to the tier list. Patch 1.2 draws to a close by popular demand. We have made the decision to rework our tier list to include A rank agents at M6 instead of M0. Wholly unrelatable. This is absolutely unrelatable, unacceptable, unavoidable for a free-to-play player such as myself. Absolutely not. I'm just kidding. This change impacts all agent categories and alters the character's power levels relative to each other. A agents with strong mindscapes will see an uptick in rating compared to A agent with weaker mindscapes for the role, and S rank characters without any strong meta impact. The toggle to switch will be added soon. Fuck it. Hey, if you don't have M0, just pull more. On top of the transition from M0 to M6, we are also making adjustments based on recent endgame meta developments stemming from the release of Jane, Caesar, and now Bunnies. Each of these characters impact their meta in their own way, but share the fact that they all display a large power increase compared to their peers in their respective top teams and niches, resulting in some additional adjustments being needed. Since 1.0, anomaly disorder teams have received continual support and gained significant meta relevance, taking the top spot in many endgame encounters convincingly. Honestly, you can just kind of delete this and just say Jane Doe. Like Deadass. Without Jane Doe, this is about a bitch nothing. It serves zero purpose. It's just Jane Doe has just redonkulous multipliers, just fucking kill everything with the physical assault that crits, right? So let's just keep it a buck. With the release of Bunnies, Anomaly transforms once again, seeing new top Anomaly teams and power combos emerge, pushing the archetype further, but also adjusting other characters' meta relevance as a result. With Yanagi, we don't expect Anomaly's power gains to stop anytime soon. Now, as usual, right, I don't really know what leagues are, but, you know, we do know that Yanagi is gonna be an electric anomaly. And if it serves any purpose, it is kind of like the upgrade from Sampo to Black Swan. If you're comparing the power level scaling from like DOT comms, you want to use Sampo over Black Swan, and there were people back in the day saying, "Oh my god, Black Swan is the same as the E6 Sampo." Yeah. Let's see about that. The tier list rework includes consideration for each point, including blah 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 blah. These don't really care. Characters that directly benefit the strongest anomaly meta characters. So it's Anomaly Zone 0. It kind of reminds me of this game called Honkai Star Rail. It is basically called Honkai Star Break. Because it is break after break after break, and after we got break, we're gonna get it is basically Honkai Break Rail. Honkai Break Break. Break Break Break. Honkai Super Break. Super Break Honkai Star Rail Super Break, right? Very nice. Characters that belong to a niche with increased competition on teams with power below the new power set will see their placements impacted. With the newly bolstered anomaly archetype reason bar on top. And while keeping an eye on all agents and DPS categories to see how they are. And dedicated, okay, yep. If pure DPS are too far behind the bar, anomaly sets, we may just adjust the entire category down to reflect the state of endgame. So this is the fraud watch. Okay, let's see. This was with Caesar, right? So we don't really need to care about this that much. Let's see what is the update for the actual tier list then. Since this is a rework, right? Holy yep. Okay, Zenless Zone 0 Shiyu Defense tier list. And without further ado, let's see. Tier 0. Bunnies Jane Doe at tier 0. So wait, so what they're saying is they the anomaly archetype might be so strong that nobody would use a pure DPS anymore. Is that what they're saying? Because that's what they mentioned. Like, if the anomaly meta continues to scale and develop going into the future, and it just straight up outperforms crit DPS to the point where they just don't even deserve to have a tier 0. And like, everybody should just pull for anomaly DPS. Like, why would you run pure DPS when you can just run anomaly DPS? This order literally does 1 million. Damn. They are both on the watch list, not because of their archetype, but just because, you know, they are crit DPS. They are not anomaly. It's like, it's not even like a matter of like facial and Aircron. It's a matter of, how do I say this? What's like a good comparison? Super break versus crit DPS. Technically, crit DPS is really okay. Super break versus blade hyper carry. No matter how strong your blade hyper carry is gonna be, a super break will just shit all over him, right? So that is kind of like the intention I'm getting towards this. We might see a very interesting. I don't think they are making a change anytime soon. Me personally, I feel that okay, at least for Zhu Yuan with Qing Yi specifically, I think they are still doing very, very well. But Yanagi might make Anomaly very good, because the next two banner we're getting is gonna be Yanagi and Lighter, right? We know that we're getting Yanagi and Lighter, so there might be a brief period for that specific timeline where we might see very good anomaly usage, not just for Yanagi's kit specifically, but also, I mean, like, we know MiHoYo, right? We all know MiHoYo. They like to push for this archetype, and if they want to push for this archetype, they will just shove they'll shove everything to the archetype. So I can foresee even the Shiyu defense buffs, all the different kind of because not just Shiyu any sort of buffs, it might be catering towards the anomaly archetype just to make Yanagi as well as Lighter just do a more inflated performance, if I can say so myself, right? So I wouldn't be too surprised if we see anomaly DPS jumping up once again. That being said, if by lore timeline it follows, because okay, spoilers in 3-2, we did meet Miyabi at the end of the Sons of Caledon chapter, right? So if 1.4 gives us, wait, it's 1.4, right? Wait, Yanagi and Lighter is 1.3, right? So 1.4. Okay, so if 1.4 gives us Miyabi, we could see crit DPS coming back. I don't really foresee them pushing out for anomaly DPS for 3 consecutive patches. Because 3 consecutive patches is a little bit diabolical, right? It has been Jane Doe and Bernice, and now it's gonna be... Wait, actually it's been like almost... It's gonna be 4, because Jane Doe patch, and now Bernice patch with Caesar, and then there's gonna be Yanagi and Lighter. So like, if the 4th patch consecutively buffs Anomaly again, I'm really not too surprised if the crit DPS is kind of go down. So I'm thinking the 1.4 patch might be the balancing act. We might see like the Aircron equivalent of the crit DPS coming back up to kind of balance out a little bit, right? So, okay, at this point, I'm just basically theory crafting, yapping, tinfoil hat theory, taking it with a grain of salt, all purely subjective. I have no idea what's going on in the future, so it's just me yapping. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Right, cool. So that is gonna be our DPS. I think for now, it is what it is. Stun and support, I think I absolutely agree. I think these two don't really have too much of a competition over here, so that's gonna be there. Who is gonna tier 0.5 though? Oh, okay. First things first, let's drop this butter bitch down, yeah? So Kaku, buff for buff, yeah, but in terms of comfort and playstyle, I think it's just not it compared to Lucy and Nicole. Their rotation is a lot snappier. And I think having a snappy rotation in Zenless Zone 0 is very, very important. Doesn't really matter, theoretically speaking, how much attack buff you can give them. Doesn't matter if if you just keep getting hit or whatever, I remember, sure, you can just run Caesar, right? You have the infinite anti-Intra, all that kind of stuff, don't really care. But I feel like just having this snappy feeling that you can achieve with Lucy and Nicole, and not to mention their buffs are honestly very, very, especially Nicole's 40% defense are just super, super strong with Julian. I think they are in my opinion, the Tingyun Pella. And Sokaku feels kind of like a... Check, what does Sokaku feel like? If these two are Tingyun Pella, what does she feel like? Yukong? She might be a Yukong. E6 Yukong. I think she's a little bit reminiscent of Yukong. So yeah. These two, I feel like they can deserve a tier alone. Lycon getting power crap, it is what it is. Where is Koleda? Don't look down on me. You are crazy. Wait, when was the last time we visited Prydwen's tier list? I feel like it's been a while. Koleda needs to go up. With all due respect. She stuns way faster than NB. Incredibly fast. And although some might say, stunning faster might not always be a good thing because there's no damage multiplier compared to Lycon, but so does NB. NB doesn't have anything, essentially, right? And if we want to talk about stun speed, Koleda is straight up she just stuns extremely quickly. I'm 100% wrong. You guys think NB is the same tier as Koleda? Lycon, okay, Lycon still mocks. Yeah, I feel like Lycon still mocks, but I think Koleda needs to be here. M6. Okay, so you're saying M6 NB changes everything? Sorry guys, I'm a relatable player. I don't have her at M6, I think. It changes nothing. Who the fuck cares? I thought she would have like a day's damage multiplier. This changes nothing. Wow, your MB hits for $500,000. Fuck, 500,000 per basic. M6. All right, chat. I'm not gonna. All right, hey, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Zenless Zone 0 expert, Sarah Abysscow. NB is tier 2. M6 NB is tier 2. They are capping. M6 NB is tier 2. They are capping. M6 NB is absolute dog shit. All right. YouTube frogs. Leave your comments down below if you think M6 NB deserves to be in the same tier as M0 Koleda. I have them both. I really like the stun speed on Koleda because for Koleda, you legit press skill one time, you break for like 50 days bar. It is very efficient and it allows a very quick snappy transitions, especially if you're running like Ellen, right? If you don't have Lycon, running Koleda with Ellen, honestly the stun speed is very nice. Or even Soldier 11, right? So leave your comments down below. I'm not gonna start a war, not in my chat. I'm a very neutral streamer, but me personally, I think this button bitch is either she goes up or she goes down. I don't think she's stronger than Lycon, but because the multiplier bar is just that high, but maybe just half a tier below. So 0.75 tier. She either goes to 0.75 or she goes to 1.5, essentially, right? Anyways, Soldier 11 at tier 1, Grace and Piper at tier 1 respectively, with Seth at tier 1. Okay, see, this kind of interests me because I thought the condition was anomaly is broken, right? So wouldn't Seth go up? Because he's like basically our only anomaly support. I will only just swap Seth with Sokaku. Seth, Lucy, Nicole, and then Sokaku goes to tier 1. Then I think that would be a pretty good swap. Seth is dog water. Okay, I feel like Seth's problem is just he's not as comfy. Because his enhanced heavy, the attack animation is very slow. Yeah, I get it. His attack animation is very slow, but if you don't rely on it and just rely on the parry, you will also lose out on like half of his kit, right? So I think it's not as common. But the same thing is also applied to Sokaku. If they are both very clunky to begin with, then wouldn't Seth go up because anomaly is this is the super break, guys. You will rank Harmony MC higher than Yukong, right? You will rank super break higher than E2 Deal. Okay, I'm kind of drawing like a little bit of a weird comparison here because I can only think in like Hongi Starbucks brain rot. But anyways, me personally, I'll solve them both. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. These two, I don't have M6 Piper. How is M6 Piper? Does it change everything? Okay, I mean I don't have her, so I don't really know how to really. M6 Piper is disgusting. M6 Piper is 75% James though. M6 is good. Her M2 changes everything. M6 Piper is better than Grace any day. Is it just because of Assault? Because Assault does proc quite a tremendous amount of damage. Not gonna lie. Okay. Okay. Then I think we can just bring her up. I feel like we can kind of bring Piper up to tier 0.5 then at M6. I don't feel like Grace is a tier 1.5 unit, right? There's no way you're putting Grace in the same tier as Billy. Let's come the far down. Alright, so I'll probably just bring Piper up. Take it with a pinch of salt, because I don't really play an M6 Piper before. Soldier 11, I don't even have her. So I have no idea how Soldier 11 is like. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you guys think of Soldier 11's performance? I legit have never gotten her in CVT in 2, 3, even now in the actual, I still don't have a single copy of Soldier 11. So that's gonna be that, right? Everything else, let's just move on. Tier 1. Okay. I feel like for now, maybe Rina is not looking too hot, but I feel that when Yanagi comes out, Yanagi, Rina, Bernice might pop off. So maybe for now, she being here, I feel like it might be quite understandable. Just because Grace multiplier is just really not that high. That she doesn't really have a very suitable team to kind of slot into anywhere right now. Like if you want to think of any team, so top 3 team right now: Ellen, Joe, Lycon, Sokaku, or Ellen, Joe, Caesar, Sokaku, right? Then the Zhuyan, you have Zhuyan, Qingyi, and Nicole. Then Bernice, Jane Doe, and Caesar. So we don't really have a specific tier 0 team that fits Rina for now. But I feel like in the future we're gonna see this go up when Yanagi comes up, in my opinion. So it's gonna be probably like Bernice, Yanagi, and Rina. Theoretically, I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I feel like for now, this should be on the watch list. We should have, if we are gonna put a watch list here, I feel like Rina needs to have a watch list here so that she can. Also, by the way, Rina's, okay, I know I'm a relatable player and I don't really yap about the islands that much, but Rina's M1 makes her a different unit. This M1 makes her a different unit. It is very, 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 very good. It makes the rotation and the damage up go up by a lot. It's super, super smooth. So if you do have M1 Rina, this is quite nice. This is quite nice. But then again, this is not M1, so it is what it is. Kind of like E1 Bronya. I feel like this is like E1 Bronya. E0 and E1 Bronya, in my opinion. Alright, anyways, Okay, first of all, let's just get this out. Ben Bigger, ain't nobody cares about shit. He just died. Oh, Nico Mata. I have no idea what the hell happened to her. I need some Nico Mata mains to stand up for Nico Mata right now. I refuse to believe she is the Yang King of Zenless Zone 0. I simply refuse to believe she's the Yang King of Zenless Zone 0. Or at least like the same thing as Billy and Anton. Holy shit. Billy is better? Wait, she's not the same tier as Anton. Miyabi will make her tier. I have a built Nico, it's shit. Her playstyle is hidden behind her M1 signature weapon. Billy is Arlen. Anton is garbage. Anton is great. Huan Huan is better than Anton. Nico Mata is better than Yanking. I am a fucking Billy main. Don't disrespect my goat. Anton is real nice at M6. I lost my 4th 50-50 to M1 Nico Mata. Fuck that shit. Outside of tier 0, this list is just fucking crazy. You know what? I'm just gonna admit it. I have nowhere near as much in-depth understanding compared to Honkai Starbucks for Zenless Zone 0. I'm not afraid to admit it. So I'll let YouTube comments, leave your comments down below. For the team comms that I know personally, Jane Doe, so okay, basically all the limited units. So I don't play with peasant units, right? So for all the Billy mains, Anton mains, Nico Mata mains, Cory mains, feel free to leave in the comments down below. How do you guys think they are like, right? Their experience overall. But yeah, I've basically come to the end of what I have wanted to say. I don't really think... Okay, I don't think this list is that bad. It's like just some minor changes. This is chilling. Swap self with... Okay, summary, right? Tier 0 chilling. Swap self with Sokaku. Bring up Koleda. Bring up Piper. Rest of the stuff, I have no comments. Give Rina a watch list. And then these kind of stuff, I'll leave the YouTube folks to decide themselves, right? So, the craziest Zenless Zone 0 tier list update. Very good, very nice. Word of the day is going to be hop on, Fob Master. Join Twitch, join YouTube, join Discord, join TikTok, and join Twitter. All the best for your gacha pools. Leave your comments down below about this tier list, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.